two-wheel drive, open buggy A main. Drivers ready. Marshals ready in less than 5. All right, we're underway. We got Miller Froyd leading them off here, followed by Rick Jacobs. Rick Jacobs making a pass early on Miller Froyd. Steve Foch in that number 3 spot. Zach Milner moves up to the number 4 spot. Oh, they're both going to get it wrong there. Battling it out, Miller Froyd and Steve Foch. We got Rick Jacobs coming down that line in that first place position.
2, 3, 4,
Steve Foch and Miller Froyd right behind him.
6, 7.
Followed by
9.
Dustin Eich. Hot on the trail is Dustin Eich of Miller Froyd. Miller Froyd hot on the trail of Steve Foch. Oh, Steve Foch going to get it wrong. Miller Froyd going to bump into the back of him. It's going to allow Miller Froyd to move up to that second place position. Dustin Eich into that third place position. Steve Foch going to move down to that number 4 spot.
6 minutes left.
6 minutes
3,
remain.
4,
Rick
5,
Jacobs in
6,
that first place position, getting a little swirly
7.
on that triple section. Miller Froyd going to get it wrong there. Dustin Eich going to move up into that
9.
second place position on Miller. Here they go down that rhythm section. Miller going to make that pass on Dustin Eich. They are side by side battling it out in that in that back double. Here they come around that back camber now. It's a 3-way battle for that second, third, and 4th place position.
3, 4.
They are only separated by 0.3 of a
5.
second.
6.
Oh, Dustin Eich going to get it wrong. Miller Froyd right on the back bumper of
7,
Dustin Eich.
8.
Steve Foch on the back bumper of Miller
9.
Froyd. This is a good race. Two-wheel drive open buggy. Oh, Steve Foch going to get it wrong on the pipe. Let's get back to the action. Miller and Dustin side by side. Coming down that straightaway now.
5
Here they go
minutes
around
left.
turn 1, making their way around turn 2. Miller on a hot trail of Dustin
5.
Eich. Coming around through turn 3, making our way through
6.
turn 4, off into that rhythm section. Both going to play it safe, double, single. Still hot on the trail, making their way through
8.
that back double. Both going to make that back double, coming around through that
9.
camber section now. Off and down
1.
through that straightaway. Another lap we go.
2,
Rick
3.
Jacobs trying to hold on to that first place spot. Both of these drivers, they're not battling, hurting each other. They're battling,
4.
making ground.
5. 6.
Here they go. Oh, it's Miller Froyd going to get that
7.
wrong. Dustin Eich going to stay in that second place position. Has his eyes on that first place position. Marshall.
8.
There we go, right
Not
by
1.
that rhythm, beginning of rhythm section. It's clear. It looks like that was Zach Milner.
4 minutes left.
4 minutes remain.
3.
Rick Jacobs gets through that lap traffic. Dustin Eich, he's come through that rhythm section now. Oh, he got it a little
6.
wrong there.
7.
He's making his way through that back double now. Off through that camber. Rick Jacobs
1.
passing that line.
8. 2. 9. 3.
Rick Jacobs and Dustin Eich only separated by 4 seconds. Miller Froyd only
4.
separated by 4 seconds on Dustin Eich. Joe Baio moves up to that number 4.
5.
It's going to be Rick in the 1, Dustin in the 2,
7.
Miller in the 3, Joe in the 4, Omar in the 5, Steve in the 6, Zach in the 7, Dror in the 8, and Alex in the 9.
1.
Let's see where our leader is
2.
at. He's in that back
8.
triple section,
3.
going to double and single.
3
Dustin
minutes
Eich,
left.
he's going to double and single. There's only 3 minutes remaining.
4.
All Rick Jacobs has to do is keep it on all 4s on that two-wheel drive buggy. Running that associated.
5. 6.
Oh,
Behind
behind
rhythm
you!
section, it is clear.
1.
Nice marshalling by Henry.
2.
All right, let's see where we're at. Rick Jacobs still in that first place
8.
spot. Dustin not too far behind, starting to put on
3.
the gas pedal a little bit here.
4. 5. 6,
Trying to catch up to Rick. Caution in that first turn, guys. Caution in that first turn.
7, 1.
It is clear. Caution still in that first turn. It is double clear. Let's see where they stand. Rick Jacobs in that
2
1.
minutes left.
Dustin in that 2. Only 5 seconds behind Rick Jacobs. Can he catch up with only 2 minutes remaining?
8.
That was a nice move.
You have
Dave.
the leader, Rick Jacobs, comes down that straightaway on lap traffic now. Rick Jacobs driving
I
that
liked it.
yellow, burgundy, and blue team associated car. Oh, he gets caught up a little bit on that lap traffic, manages to get through that. Had a nice, lucky hit there, and he's still in first place.
8,
Dustin Eich gonna get it wrong here. That's gonna allow Omar to catch up a little bit.
3, 4,
Steve Foch moves up to that number 3 spot. There's only about a minute
6.
remaining in this A main.
1 minute left.
1
2,
minute remains, drivers.
7.
1 minute remains. Oh, Miller Froyd gonna get it caught on the pipe a little bit there.
8,
Dustin Eich coming through that rhythm section now. Let's see where Rick Jacobs
3,
is. Rick Jacobs,
4,
he's coming down the line now.
5,
He's coming around turn 1, making his way around turn 2, coming up through that back triple section, gonna double single it, making his way around turn 3 onto turn 4, coming down that rhythm section now. He's gonna double single it.
7.
Perfect landing around turn 5 through turn 6, coming around there on that back double turn 8, turn 9.
8,
He is on fire. He is keeping it in that groove with that 2-wheel drive team associated
4,
Buggy.
1.
Only about 6 seconds remaining.
5,
The race is over. Oh, Dustin,
5,
you're going to
7,
get caught
3,
at the line. So will Steve Foch. Both get caught at the line. Go ahead and finish up, and we'll tell you where you stand.
9 is done.
Drawer, you're...